Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, classmate. This is my report about the cry of Pugadlawin. Various wings of the Kalipunan gathered as the house of Juan Ramos Pugadlawin on August 23, 1886. Ramos was the son of Melchora Aquino, also known as Tandang Sora, and was later acknowledged as the mother of the Katipunan. So, si Ramos was anak ni Melchora Aquino, also known as Tandang Sora, and he was the mother of Katipunan. The Bonifacio asked his men were they willing to fight to the better end. So, si Bonifacio, dibuta na yung mga soldiers kung gusto ba nilang magiglaban for the better end. And everyone shouted their approval except for Chidoro Plata. So, ang tanan ni-approve except kang Chidoro Plata, who though that it was too soon for a revolution. Heartened by his men's response, Bonifacio then asked them to tear their cédulas, residence certificate to pieces as a sign their defiance and determination to rise against the Spaniards. The men immediately tore up their cédulas, shouting, "Mabuhay ang Pilipinas! Long live Philippines!" Known as the Pugadlawin. So, si Bonifacio as yang gingnan niyang mga tauhan nga puniton ang sedula. And his men immediately responds that their sedula is, so Bonifacio giingan niya yung mga tauhan nga puniton ang sedula o musagit o mabuhay ang Pilipinas. Sa English, long live the Philippines, known as the Pugadlawin. So the Katipunan in Cavite, Cavite soon became the center of revolution, and the Katipuneros they divided themselves into the Magdalo and Magdiwang factions. So ang Cavite is nahimo siyang center of revolution, and na divide ang mga Kaputoneros na divide sa duha, the Magdalo group and Magdiwang group. And ang nag-lead sa Magdalo group is igsoon ni Emilio Aguinaldo nga si Baldimero Aguinaldo. And sa na station sila sa Kawit, and sa Pikas sa Magdiwang gilid ni General Mariano Alvarez, which na station sila in Nobilita. The two groups fought in separate battles, and Emilio Aguinaldo overran Kawit on August 31, 1896, while Alvarez attacked Nobilita. Bacoor, Aguinaldo tried to intercept Spanish reinforcement coming from Manila, but he was repulsed and forced to retreat to nearby Imus. Here on the morning on September 5, he defeated the Spanish troops under the command of General Aguirre. So September 5, napili ang mga Spaniards sa command ni General Aguirre, and 100 Spaniards were killed and 60 weapons were confiscated. Aguinaldo was hailed as a hero. So mga daghan ginangamatay ang Spaniards o 60 kabuk weapons ang nakuha. O si Aguinaldo gihilled siya as a hero, and the adoring Katibeños referred to him as General Mayon or Mayon, and no longer Kapitan Mayon. And General Aguinaldo's numerous victories in the battlefield made him the acknowledged revolutionary leader in Cavite. He issued a proclamation on October 31, 1896, enjoining the people to take courage and continue fighting for the Philippines' independence. So, owing to the defeat of the Spaniards in Cavite, Camilo de Polibeja replaced Ramon Blanco as Governor General on December 13, 1896. So, on December 13, 1896, si Ramon Blanco, gihimo siyang Gobernador General ni Camilo de Polibeja. Polibeja was more successful than his predecessor and slowly regained one-third of the province. Next, Andres Bonifacio execution. Aguinaldo was recognized as leader by the Magdalo faction. Bonifacio was recognized as the leader of the Katipunan by the Magdiwang faction. The assembly was held in Imus, Cavite on December 31, 1897 to settle the leadership issue but was not successful. Then, on March 22, another assembly was held at Tejeros known as the Tejeros Convention to elect officers of the revolutionary government. In December 31, 1897, so si Andres Bonifacio is next. Andres Bonifacio execution. Diring hitabo is si Aguinaldo is na-recognize as leader by the Magdalo faction and si Bonifacio is na-leader siya sa Magdiwang faction, Katipunan by the Magdiwang faction, and nagkuan sila meeting sa Cavite on December 31, 1897 but dili mag-elekta na sila og mga officers pero dili successful. Then on March 22 nag-meeting na pud sila nag-held sa Tejeros known as Tejeros Convention to elect officers of the revolutionary government. And si Aguinaldo is nadaog siya pagka-presidente while si Bonifacio is nahimo siyang director of the interior. Bonifacio rejected the election and declared it void. Bonifacio later formed the Naik Military Agreement, initially creating a government contending Aguinaldo. So, si Bonifacio is nag-agreement siya sa Naik Military. Naghimo sila government kauban si Aguinaldo. Soon after, Bonifacio was captured, stood trial, and was sentenced to death by a war council of Aguinaldo's government. So, Bonifacio is gidakop siya by and gisentensyahan siya og death nga by death by a war council of Aguinaldo's government. So, Aguinaldo initially commuted the sentence to deportation but later reversed the communication upon pressure from Pio del Pilar and other officers, and orders from General Mariano Noriel. Andres Bonifacio was executed at the foothills of Mount Buntis by Major Lazano Macapagal on May 10, 1897. So, May 10, 1897, sa Mount Buntis is dito patay si Andres Bonifacio by gilid ni Major Lazaro Macapagal and gikan to sa orders ni General Mariano Noriel. So dire nahitabo ang pagkapatay ni Andres Bonifacio. So next, the revolution continues. Bonifacio's death did not deter the Filipinos from fighting for their freedom. The Spanish government, for its part, doubled its effort in trying to control Cavite, which was considered the seat of the revolution. When Gobernador General Primo de Rivera replaced Camilo Polibeja on April 27, 1897, he immediately marched to Naik, Cavite to pursue the Filipinos to surrender. The rebels, however, understood their ground. So, si Governor General Primo de Rivera is gi-replace niya si Pugadlawin on April 27, 1897 from gikan sa Naik, Cavite to para ang Pilipino is musurrender. And Aguinaldo realized that Cavite was no longer safe for his men, so si Aguinaldo na-realize niya nga dili safe ang Cavite, so ni retreat sila padong sa Batangas o sa temporarily set up camp in the Talisay. However, Spanish soldiers were able to pursue them there. Thus, they retreated to Morong on June 10, 1897 and proceeded to Biak Nabato in Bulacan. So, sila Aguinaldo is ni-retreat sila padong sa Morong sa petsa nga June 10, 1897 and proceed to Biak Nabato in Bulacan.